Yo, what's Harlem on the rise? Yo, we love to get the money. This a podcast, you can catch us being funny. Yeah, from 7 to 9, we litty and live. So stop everything, this is serious vibe. Catch us on the Wednesday, it's litty on the hump day. Listen in your car, got the Beamer on the Hyundai. Facebook Live, we live and direct. You can call and kick it with us, we show respect. Yo, a lot of topics, we always got it poppin'. You know we neighborhood, we always kickin' knowledge. Yeah, that's Stilo, we do it for the people. Flyer than the ego, we ordinary people. We be kicking in cause you know we living in. Come and catch a vibe cause it's live, come and witness it. We down for each other no matter the weather. It's the beat 139 cause Harlem stick together, what's up?
The beat, we rockin' in the streets.
Yeah, Harlem
Make you feel, we make you feel.
Westside Dutchie in the building. Harlem stand up, what's up? Wednesday, summertime. Great, no break. Westside Dutchie. Let's go.
Yeah. Welcome to the Beat 139. I'm Doc.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
I'm Don Vito. What's happening? Harlem in the building. We got Harlem's own Westside Dutchie. What's up? Everybody clap for Westside Dutchie.
It's cracking, y'all. It's cracking.
What's up, Dutch? How you, bro?
Hey, man, I'm blessed, bro.
You looking fresh, champ.
Hey, man, anything less wouldn't be Harlem, you know?
There it is, man. There it is. Y'all tell artists all the time, right?
It's a code we stick to up here.
Exactly. And I tell artists all the time, you an artist. You gotta come out fresh all the time. You can't be missing the beat. You gotta represent what you be. I had an artist come through here, I ain't gonna say who is, and he came through on some wax. I'm like to myself, like, Champ, you gotta be fresh all the time. And my man Westside Dutchie, thanks for coming through fresh and representing Harlem right, man.
Alright.
You know that shit.
You already know what it is.
So how you get the name Westside Dutchie?
Alright, man. Dutch been my name since I was like 7 years old. Like, that shit was like some completely unrelated shit. Old drunk nigga used to just call me Dutch, like, for no reason. And it just, shit just kind of stuck. I used to, you know what I mean, kind of like get it on over that shit. And like, shit just stuck. But, you know, like, Westside became like part of my name once I became an entertainer. Like, started rapping and all that shit. You know, I'm from the west side of Harlem, downtown. Shout out to the 4, man, 114th. That's where I'm from, man.
What, 14th for Lennox?
Nah, 114th, South and
South, okay.
all that's the hood though, man.
All is good. Yeah, that's all the same.
I represent the entire Harlem. Shout out to the East Side, East River, Wilson, all y'all niggas. Y'all niggas know what it is, man. It's cracking, man.
You went down around the corner. I was there the other day in Melbourne.
Yeah, Mel's be lit, man. Sunday it was a vibe. You had the nigga A$AP Rocky who pulled up.
Yeah.
They had the little live performances going on.
Yeah, I heard about it. I missed that. My man Dart was out there, had the champagne and all that too.
Yeah, you know, regular day in Harlem.
Yeah, I heard about that, man. So, how was life growing up in Harlem as a young dude?
I mean, you know, it's a multitude of things, man. It's like a,
Talk about it, man. It's all about the story, man. You gotta let them know.
I mean, you know, my story is simple, you know, like my pops, I think he was a gangster, you know what I'm saying? Like my mom, she was in the streets, she smoked crack and shit. I was raised with my grandma's, you know, typical Harlem nigga story. She, you know, gave me everything a nigga could want. But, you know, like Harlem, you know, start seeing everybody out there, and then the law of the street start, you know what I mean? It only really took one time for my nana to say no to a pair of sneakers, and then I was like, hey, yo, remember you said you had that pack?
Exactly.
Yeah, let me get that.
We all been there.
You know what I'm saying? So, and like with that decision, it just came like just a whole bunch of other shit. You know what I'm saying? I started like going, you know what I mean? And my life started taking on kind of times and shit. But like aside from that, you know what I mean? Like Harlem is just like rich with culture and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit that like that's what I was raised off for. You know what I'm saying? Those are the lessons that my nana invested in when I was a kid growing up and all that, you know what I mean? Like just, you know what I mean, talking about Malcolm X and, you know what I mean, the speeches he used to give in Lennox and all that shit, like, all the shit you see in the movies, they really, like, they don't speak about, like, she was there for, so, like, these are the stories that she was passed down to me, my brothers, my cousins and shit, you know what I'm saying?
How many other brothers you had?
That's my little brother over there, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, bro? So, you been out playing sports?
Yeah, I was a ball player growing up. I nigga played ball for the Euro kind of played ball growing up.
Y'all play for teams? Y'all play for teams?
Yeah, man. Riverside,
Play for the church? Yeah, I played for the church.
Gauchos,
Yeah.
fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
all
The
that.
church was, yeah.
We used to balls in my life. I mean, you know what I mean? let me tell it. I was gonna play for the Lakers, you know. Yeah, like when
You play school ball too?
Yeah, I went to Wiley. I played for the Tigers.
Wiley had a crew. I don't know what year at the time. You played, you know, Little Chris and them. They had a crew at
Nah,
them.
hell yeah. You know, like Wiley had all kinds of like animals. And,
Yeah,
you know,
they
that
had-
World Premier went there.
Yeah,
Roscoe went there.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I mean, Wiley Breeze, like real good ball players.
Yeah, Wiley had it. Yeah, they had it.
For real. I mean, like, you know, like I said, basketball is definitely a part of it. I mean, you know, it's a universal culture, but like,
That's you know, that's one of our things.
super serious.
That's what we bring Kingdom back this year.
Yeah, King, yo, listen, like, I don't know if y'all been through there.
Yeah, I've been through there. Yeah, they played it crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit's lit,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It's gonna be back this year.
That shit gonna be back live this summer, man. Everybody pull up, you know what I mean? We promoting Kingdom, we promoting peace. Y'all come through.
See, that's the
peace,
thing,
you
the
know,
peace. Cause see, these young guys, they be out there and they just kill everything.
Yeah.
Like you can't even have nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's bad because you're doing it for no. Ain't nothing behind it, really.
I don't really want to put the blame on the young niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know what I mean, we got to play a part too, you know what I mean? Like, we got to leave, like, it's one thing telling these niggas, like me, for instance, right? Like, how could I tell my little niggas, yo, listen, I just gotta stop booming shit up out here. Like, when that's all that I left them with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just coming home, I'm fresh out the joint. Like, I'm on my way now trying to show them something different, you know what I'm saying? So, like, now I could be like, instead of me actually going to the niggas telling them like, yo, this niggas gotta chill. They pulling up on me like, bro, what you do?
Nah, but see, but I'm gonna disagree with that some because I don't know how you was living, but I'm saying like, far as my era, we was growing up, we was getting money, right? And if it was a problem, it's a problem, and the way we did things, or they coming at me, it's just like that. Ain't no, it's an event, and I'm taking that and I'm just air out the whole event and innocent people getting hit.
Nah,
See I don't like that at all. And that's what's going on with these young
Nah,
niggas.
yeah, but that's
See, it's
because the
different.
structure
Like when we was
left
growing
alone.
up, it's always, oh, such and such got killed, and there's a story behind it. Yo, he ran off with this, or he clapped his man. It was some serious shit. It's not no random joint where they ain't even know each other and they bumped into each other on 25th and he just started shooting. He killed him and some random person got hit. That's and then
I understand.
like I said, we did shit and it ain't gonna be somebody event. Bro right here got an event. He throw this party. I'm not gonna just do it here. I'm gonna catch him another time. It was a respect factor. Nah, that's his spot. That's his little thing he got going on. He threw this event, his cookout. We catch him another day. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do it and then.
See, like I said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they took the structure out the, you know what I mean, out the hood, you know what I mean? Like, you know, generations change, bro. Like, I seen that, like, and I say that because, like, I be with the young niggas, I be with these niggas, you know what I'm saying? And I know, and, like, furthermore, like, you gotta understand, like, they grew up in this YouTube era. So, like,
Yeah.
they, you know what I'm saying? The average little nigga that's running around right now, they on some Chicago shit.
Yes,
you know
it's
what I'm
cut.
saying?
Thank you.
Like,
That's what it
niggas
is.
Not, you know what I'm saying? So they like that's their
That's
perspective of
they-
life.
yeah,
That's what they
yeah.
think life is about
Yeah,
right now. They
yeah.
like, listen, nigga, wherever you see out at,
Yeah.
it could be in McDonald's,
Yeah,
nigga. It could be
yeah.
in a fucking
Yeah.
hospital. You give it to them.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
You know what I'm hoping not to cut both of y'all off though? So we was talking about King Towers, right?
right.
So I'm hoping that bring the basketball back to the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? And see, you're gonna have a lot of good people gonna be out there with the young people. And maybe they might see some good love going on from the basketball, because basketball brings food, you know, it brings, you know, a lot of happiness, a good vibe, and maybe they might be like, start seeing, damn, the love starting to come back to the neighborhood, because a lot of love in the neighborhood has been gone too. So, you know, it's a lot of negativity in the neighborhood, so they're attracted to the YouTube, like y'all saying. Same thing with Doc saying, but at the same time, the neighborhood ain't offering nothing right now. So they just acting on impulse right now. So we start bringing back some of the things that we was doing, like King Towers, 39th Street Park, 45th Street. You know, I told you about the Rucker, what they about to do with the Rucker, right?
Yeah.
The
The
NBA put up some bread,
Yeah.
like 400 some dollars. They about to
Next year.
revamp the whole Rucker.
That's good.
That's
August. So all that love coming back to the neighborhood, they start get some of that feel good. Everybody start filtering down, and maybe we can start talking to him. We do need to start talking to him. If I catch one and you want to listen, I'm gonna talk to him too. And Mike, it has to change. So the way it's gonna change, we have to do something to help it change, though. Because I know when I was a young dude, old heads was telling me stuff, whether I took it or not, they was telling me stuff. You know, so we do have to tell them stuff.
No, but the thing is what he said was strong. He was like, yeah, the kingdom, but peace. So it's on all our minds that was going on. Cause that's the first thing he said. He said, yo, but peace. And that's the first thing we all think about. Like, damn, when I heard the kingdom come back, that's the first thing. Like, damn, I love to go out there and be chilling, but I'm like, damn, there don't be no craziness. Yeah. And that's the first thing he said. So basically, it's on our minds as far as this thing coming back.
But think about it, we just came from a cookout, and they was in there a little bit too, and we had a good time. Yeah, but but it was when they see it's gonna be, but it ain't a bunch of just young people. It's gonna be
it was a majority older people.
Right. So hopefully it work, man. We gotta try something though, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I think like especially right now at this point, like you know what I mean, we all need that coming off of this whole, you know what I mean, COVID crisis situation. So you know what I mean, like hopefully everybody, you know what I'm saying, use that as an outlet to you know what I mean, express whatever grief they, you know what I'm saying, had and all that shit. Because like you know what I mean, for me, you know what I mean, when Kingdom, you know what I mean, initially came out, like that was my era right there. You know what I'm saying? So like I always look forward to the Kingdom.
I think it's gonna be hot. I think it's gonna be
hot. It's
hot.
gonna be dope.
It has to
have every
saying, like,
police
I ain't gonna lie,
involved,
you know what I'm
really.
saying? I've been, you know, 'cause that's my area, you know what I mean? So I've been speaking to a lot of, you know, we got a lot of, you know what I mean, artists coming from the downtown area and all of that shit. And like, you know what I mean? Like, we thinking about trying to, you know what I mean, get together some live performances and all of that shit going on.
So let me ask you a question. So being that, you know, you from the streets, from 114th Street, Harlem, dude, did that help inspire some of your lyrics in your rap?
Yeah, I ain't like if you listen to my lyrics, like it's just like it's seasoned with, I mean, all kind of like Harlem like.
So can we play something for the viewers right now?
Absolutely.
I think God got something over there, you know, something sent to him. I know that joke we just heard on YouTube was fire. I think it was hot.
What's the title?
Yeah, this is my joint. This off my released a mixtape like four days ago. Like it's called North Carolina Blues. That's the MJ freestyle joint. You know what I'm saying? Like just expressing myself, talking my shit, the hard shit. Call me Westside Dutchie from the bottom side of Harlem. I don't think they want a problem. All these niggas know what's up. Need them in my blood, cause he never call a cuss. A lot of looks, they know me when they see me with them C's up. I'm the lucky on the left, not the one they wanna test. If you do, you get the F in the end, you know the rest. You and Peace, your mom's a mess. All black is your mama dress, tech in your mama chest. For real, Dutchie, I'm a smooth nigga, but I'm quick to boom niggas. Gangsta in the goon, send you to that upper room, nigga. Been a bad boy since Black Rob and the loon, nigga. Mask with the hoodie in the steel, Dr. Doom, nigga. Eating in these streets, I ain't talking about no spoon, nigga. Married to the game, she my bride and I'm a groom, nigga. Going out at night, I wear wolf just for the moon, nigga. Sanitation with the street sweeper and not the broom, nigga. I'm on my bullshit, MJ in his prime. I get jammed up, then I turn into a mime. I keep my silence, never drop the dime. Unless it's a bad bitch, I'm kicking out my ride. I don't fuck with 12, I say fuck them all. I'm mad at the show comers, I'ma always keep it tall. Made it to the top, I swear I never fall. I'm on my bullshit, and I'ma show you how to use the money machine until that shit broke. Count blues, saying rest in peace to Nip Low. You gotta roll it up and light it just to get smoke. When I inhale it, I'ma blow it in your bitch throat. Got the chop in your mama mouth until that bitch choke. Niggas think they Tony Montana cause they sniff coke. Till that social creeper behind you in that trench coat. Told Drake I'm sailing for life and I don't switch boats. Still wearing Nautica, sailing like a foreigner. Rigging with the blues, I'm in tune like an orchestra. Hitting this thick thing on Biscayne out in Florida. You know what time it is and I ain't talking about no Audemars. I'm on my bullshit, MJ in his prime. I get jammed up, then I turn into a mime. I keep my silence, never drop the dime. Unless it's a bad bitch, I'm kicking out my ride. I don't fuck with 12, I say fuck them all. I'm mad at the show comments, I'ma always keep it tall. Made it to the top, I swear I never fall. I'm on my bullshit, and I'ma show you how to ball.
Okay. Okay.
Lyrically, that's one thing about Harlem. Them lyrics is crazy. Yeah, so I see you focus on your lyrics. That's good.
I mean, you know, like I said, like I'm from that era, like you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, you can tell. Not to cut you off, but a lot of these new guys, like you said, they're adopting other styles where it ain't about the lyrics, it's more about the, you know what I'm saying. But I can see your lyrically, I can tell the way you put your stuff together.
Like that's when I think like I don't want to call it a niche, man. I'm just being me. I'm just being myself. But like, you know what I'm saying, kind of to like piggyback off of that a little bit. I'm kind of like trying to let everybody know, nigga, it's alright to ride your own wave, nigga. You don't gotta do what the Chicago niggas, like, and no disrespect to Chicago niggas, no disrespect to anybody doing what they doing. You moving in whatever conglomerate you got going on, I respect that shit. I ain't never been no hating ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? But like what's for me is for me, you know what I'm saying? What's for us is for us type shit, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I grew up on that do or die era, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas had their own wave going on. Like, them niggas sounded like do or die niggas, you ain't mistaken them niggas, you understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, like, you know what I mean? Like, when Cam and them niggas came on, you knew it was them niggas, you understand what I'm saying? When you heard Big L, you like, oh, alright, yeah, that's L right there, you dig what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to let everybody know, there's nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, just finding your own sound and doing your own
And to piggyback off you, like you said, it's not that you're disrespecting them, but every time like artists and stuff come up there now, I was glad. Soon I heard the beat, I'm like, yes, because now everything's like drill. Like it's drill. Then the lyrics, like it brought me back to like how it is. Your lyrics is on point. It's about the lyrics, the beat. It speaks to, like you said, for us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Those making music too, like you saying, to piggyback on what you saying, because they follow the trend.
They follow the trend.
You know, they feel like that's what everybody rocking to, so I'm gonna rock to that too. But that ain't how your hood came up, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it sound cool though, but you gotta rep your hood, man. You know, like Jada Kiss, I love Jada, man.
Yeah, I love Jada.
Jada gonna keep it tall no matter
Jada,
what.
yeah.
And everywhere he go, dudes wanna get him as a feature. He ain't never changed his style. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel that Harlem sound like,
that
you know?
I appreciate that. I mean, like, yeah, like, I feel like, you know what I mean, like, just coming from where I come from, you know what I'm saying, just, you know what I mean, I'm a fan of the game as well, you know what I'm saying, so, like, I feel like, you know what I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it some justice type shit, you know what I mean, like, I don't wanna, you know what I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest with myself, it's trash shit, nigga, like, you know what I mean, like, but, you gotta go hard with this shit, man, like, coming from where I come from, I feel like, you know what I mean, I gotta set a higher bar for myself, you know what I'm saying, like,
So let's talk about it. Newsflash, right? So you wrote 5 books. Let's talk about that.
I wrote 5 novels. I was locked up. Chanel, Lady of Harlem, Smiley and Child, Smiley and Child, Part 2, Harlem Sings the Blues, Harlem Sings the Blues, The Harlem Code.
So, you don't have to be long on it, but touching the titles is crazy. Can you, like each book, you could just give like a little brief what them books about?
All right, well, Chanel, Lady of Harlem is about to be released in fall. It's going to be Harlem Student Celebrants. So basically, like, Chanel, Lady of Harlem is, I mean, every book is, I mean, details of, you know what I mean, my real life experience is just, you know what I mean, I had to switch certain things around as to not, you know, incriminate certain people, and you know how that shit goes, but it tells a story about, like, my real life experiences with my female best friend and shit like that. However, it's being told through her perspective, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's the one like narrating the story. And it's, you know what I'm saying, it's coming from like our childhood all the way to our adulthood, and, you know what I'm saying, just, you know what I mean, giving her, you know what I mean, her story of the game through her eyes and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Basically about our experience. So. And Smiley and Child, it's a typical story about, you know what I mean, about Harlem and all of that, you know what I mean, about like the influences and what could happen when when your parents is not around and all of that. You know what I mean, how you leave teenagers unattended and how they, you know, get around the wrong people and start doing the wrong things and shit. And then, you know what I mean, how like these certain decisions just grow to plague people like as they become older, you know what I'm saying, dealing with, you know what I'm saying, prison, and, you know what I mean, homies getting smoked in the streets and all that shit. Like shit that they really didn't prepare themselves for, you know what I'm saying? Like you see it, when you hear it happening to other people is one thing, but like when you go through it, it's like, goddamn, you know what I mean? And you know, Harlem Sings the Blues, it's a story about how 2 enemies basically cross paths again, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, basically the premise of the story is, you know what I'm saying, that second opportunity, like, you know what I'm saying, if you see your opportunity, what you going to do? You gonna finish what you started, or you gonna preach this forgiveness thing that you told about?
That's me.
They both on the path of, they both on roads of redemption. You know
And so now it's like they're being tested.
Yeah,
like you talking it, I'm talking it.
Yeah,
but now we here.
The twist of the story is like, honestly, they both thought each other was dead. You know what I'm saying? So like once they, you know what I mean, like they kind of read and like, you know what I mean, just the fact that they start to be around each other more, like they start, you know what I'm saying, notice the certain similarities of the person that they remember from before. And then, you know what I'm saying, once it's brought to light, then that's when it's tested. It's like,
Wow, that's dope. I like that.
Yeah, that's tough. I can relate to that kind of story too. So what inspired you to write the book? How much time you had?
I did 10 years.
So when you was locked in the cell, you just start, thoughts coming, you just put it on paper.
I mean, I did a lot of box time, you know what I'm saying? I did a lot of time in South Korea and shit.
Right.
And like, you know, I value, you know what I mean, every lesson I ever got from, you know what I mean, my OGs and, you know what I mean, like, I was in there going retarded, like, you know what I mean? And so, you know, those solitary moments, it's like, it either make you or break you, you get what I'm saying? So it was like, you know what I mean, like, OGs was the ones that, you know what I'm saying, they started feeding wild, dangerous knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, ISIS papers, and like, just everything. And it was like shit, like, it got to a point I never read, I stopped reading like, fiction books. And so, you know what I mean, with that, you know, I'm sitting alone with my thoughts, it's just like, plus, like, a lot of these stories was kind of like, you know what I mean, harming me anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what I mean, I need to get this shit out. So I sat down and like, next thing I know, the fucking book is finished. 500 pages later. Dead ass, and you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm letting like, people I fuck with read it, and they're like, oh, so one, you can read, you don't write like this. Like, nigga, you playing yourself, bro. Like, and I mean, like, for real, like, and I needed to hear that. Cause you know, like, niggas don't really give, like, we come from the hood where ain't no fucking love, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't love nothing, so it's like, when you hear that shit, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be a man about it. I was like, oh shit, yeah, I'm on to something.
So you said when you first got in, that's when you was wilding out?
Yeah, man.
So when you was wilding, because the time, the judge sentenced you to 10 or you kept getting deuce at the board?
Nah, yeah, it was sentenced to 10 ships.
So that, you heard at that time, you like, it felt like the end of the world, so you like, I'm just gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. You know that shit.
Yeah, because that's why sometimes people don't realize, like, 10 or you 15, you gonna see the streets again.
And that's what I'm
But
trying to
it
say.
sounds so crazy if you've never been through that, so it's like, man, you don't give a
But
fuck.
see, the thing about that is, like, it took, like, I hung around all the life, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, freedom, God bless them, man, I love y'all niggas, man, bro. But, like, I'm in there doing what I'm doing and doing the time that I'm doing, and these niggas is like, nigga, 20 in, nigga.
Yeah.
I got your bit in, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, nigga, and nigga, my shit say 999 in the back. But a date, shorty. But sit your little ass down somewhere, nigga, like, and smarten up. I mean, I put a new charge in there and all that shit, like, wild shit, you know what I mean? But,
I did 10 also, right? And I can relate to it, right? But when you hit 10 and it's your first day,
It sounds crazy.
it sounds like forever, man. When it's, you know what I'm saying, right? When it's your first day, 10, you start counting months and all that. Like, I went to the phase, you know what I'm saying? So when they say months, so a nigga calculate the months.
120 months.
Oh, man.
Crazy.
What I done did, man? Yeah, it sounds like a long time, man. But, once you get into it, it start moving. You get in the programs and all that. When the beginning of that thing, 10 is 10, man. I tell
You was in obviously, you was lifer, so you was in the max.
yeah, I was always
See,
down.
sometimes it work out for guys like you because you got the OGs in there. Now, mind you, using the medium, everybody just wants a different type of time.
Yeah, nah,
See,
nah,
max
nah.
is dudes
Nah,
where
sure.
everybody staying in place. You can't violate their place, so then somebody see you, they like, yo, they can pull you to the side.
No, that's the max itself.
No,
So
yeah,
the
but I'm
mediums
saying,
are like, you might get a dorm or something, but the max dudes are like, they sell us like they crib.
but he
know what
says
I'm
a lot of old time with the
Yeah, the old
L's.
time understanding, but
Yeah, you see them
got
people,
their
a lot of
own
people
shit.
L's in the mediums.
Huh?
You don't see a lot of people L's in the mediums. So that's what
when
I'm
they
saying.
come down, they want good time.
Yeah,
and all that
what I'm
stuff.
saying.
Yeah, but right in the beginning, yeah.
That's why he landed up in a bad spot.
So now you got your rap career started. What you doing with the books, man?
Yeah, like I said, like I got my first book being published, it's going to be released in the fall. Everything else is going to ensue after that, man. You know, keep the momentum with that going. Yeah, never stop, man. Like, work, man.
Yeah.
So you was rapping before you went in, or you just started when you went in?
Like, honestly, nah. I mean, I used to fuck with it, like, like I said, Harlem shit, like,
Yeah.
niggas smoke, fuck around, you know that shit go.
You was
So
in the studio.
Yeah, I was never really serious. Like, I mean, I've been in the studio a couple times. Like, I was in the streets, though. You know what I'm saying? That's my story. I was in the streets.
Yeah.
Was nothing more important than that. Like, you know what I mean? So it really took the time that I did for me to, like I said, like I did a lot of box time. So, you know what I mean? You try to do a lot of things to occupy your time. Like, my thing was always just remaining strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen a lot of dudes that did a lot of time and they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even know what day it is, type shit. And you gotta take all this medication just to function. I was one of them niggas that was like, nah, I'm still strong, I'm still firm. And that's what, you know what I mean? So that's why I picked the pen up and I just started writing, whether it was a book or some rhymes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got it. Cause I did box time too, and if you don't find a way to do your days in the box, it can destroy you mentally. You know what I'm saying? You know, because you will get so much working out. After that, what?
Yeah,
I know how to play chess in the box.
Yeah, that's it. Me too.
I ain't know nothing about chess. That's why I'm a good chess player. Me and dude used to call from room to room.
Yeah.
You know, he set up a board, I set up a board, we call pieces.
Well, numbers out.
Yeah, right, and he ain't even in front of you. If you can master like that, imagine if somebody sitting in front of you and play. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you home now, man. So, you said it's COVID, it's gonna lighten up a little bit. You about to start moving around?
Yeah, moving around, man. I got a show. I got a show, my first show since 2019. So like I got a show on Thursday and all of that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna body that shit. Like I ain't gonna.
Where's that?
It's gonna be in Queens somewhere. They got, they on some real funny shit about the address right now.
Right.
I mean, we got an RSVP. They ask for $45 for even if you want to come support, but that shit ain't about nothing. Like, we getting a couple dollars, so you know what I mean? Like, I'm inviting everybody to pull up, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna blow the hinges off that joint. I'm gonna represent, like I promised everybody I would.
If people want to hear your music, where they hear it, where you got it?
Yeah, everything's on SoundCloud right now. I got, just released my video, MJ, that shit is on YouTube. I got another video, Respect Life, that's going to be featured in Deja Vu's Pocket Full of Game Part 2 movie. I should be the soundtrack to that. I just shot the video for that, so you know what I mean? I can check YouTube for that like within the next week or so.
So you was in a movie, Pocket Full of Game?
Yeah, I was in Pocket Full of Game.
What part you played?
I mean, I played this role where, you know what I mean, I went to go cop some work, ran into a situation where a nigga was coming to borrow the plug and ended up getting smoked and that shit, you know what I mean? But nah, it was a good experience though, you know what I mean? Like,
So that's good though, cause check it out, cause you got some acting experience.
Yes.
Rapper, and your offer. You got a
Yes.
little package. Cause to get it there right now, to get it popping, you gotta be packaged up now. That just cause I can rap stuff. That was in the 90s, but they ain't doing that too much anymore, right? You know, you've been around a little while, they ain't doing that too much. You gotta come with a package. You got it, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm coming
You want to get a view of like a freestyle or something, man? Spit something lethal on right quick.
Man, a Maserati bring the paparazzi. And a lot of broccoli make niggas hate more than the paparazzi. Terrorists, they call me Gaddafi. Eye of the tiger, float like a butterfly, just like Ali Rocky. Pigs wanna stop and frisk, knowing that I got the fifth. I let a chick hold it like a holster when I pop the bitch. Never splitting up, only split Dutch or split wig. She get caught, she going up north doing a split bid. She love me cause my dick big, type of nigga the chick did. Quick back flash, dudes in the past when cross the bitch wig. I never did, I'm a smooth reacher like Pastor Mace. They love it when I slap the ass but never slap the face. The gift of swag seems to captivate. The gift of swag captivate for this pretty nigga like Cassius Clay. The fashion state make him fascinate. I feel myself like masturbate. Fresh Prince keep the Smith, that's word to Ashley. Them groovy haze keep me higher than the space flight. Them Louis shades help me bob and weave the face fights. Cause first the mean mug, then the shove, now you're thug duking. And knowing me, that should've end up as a club shooting. Cause they don't wanna see this bad boy shine. Keep a 9 in the down and say this bad boy mine. Cross bad boy lines, I put it through your bad boy mind. The bad boys find the slime, I'm doing bad boy time. And hopefully it's justified for Dutch to Ghost to bust a 9. I'm cool, but I'm quick to flip mode just like Busta Rhymes. Never try and question mine. If you do, I'm busting mine. Guns and butter and cake mixed like Duncan Hines. That means money and murder always go hand in hand. I'm smoking reefer like Wiz Khalifa, sweeter than Grammys yams. I paint pictures like Van Gogh or a camera pose. And picture ghosts in a Lambo with Amber Rose. I suppose that'll lead people to gossiping. I love a hip hop, so no Stevie J on the Jocelyn. Honest then, I guess I need a bad girl thug. With Cass and then I kick ass like in Bad Girls Club. And grab out that snub and blast it till I have no slugs and stash that drug in the love in case we snack by fuzz. Thug, they fuck me like Jada Fire. Soon as the day retire, find your heart from nothing tears us apart like Drake Malaya. Now I'm on one here, I just murdered this motherfucker. Rappers in danger got more flavor than us suckers. You're overdosing, I keep flowing while you're passing like your niggas pull over. I keep going on the flashing lights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Westside Dutchie. My man got that heat right there, man. Damn, that was all right, man. We had a couple of dudes, man, that asked lately, man. They thought they had some heat, man. That wasn't no heat, man. I ain't gonna put your name out there. This is some heat right here, Doc. Talk about it, man.
Nah, some heat.
Huh?
I like it.
I'm talking about, you know, we had little stragglers, you know, they, I was like, oh, man, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. My man ain't got that heat, man. Holler back, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holler back. I like that.
Westside Dutchie on Instagram, man, like SoundCloud, Westside Dutchie, all platforms, Westside Dutchie, man, I'm here. Y'all gonna see me, y'all gonna, you know what I mean? Just hit a name on fuck this summer up, I promise y'all.
Yo, can you tell them what podcast show you on right now, bro?
Yeah, man, we on the beat 139, man. This shit is the latest podcast out right now.
That's all, man. Congrats.
Yeah.